Hello, Patriot at Large. I'm here at the Paramount Sheriff's Substation. In the city of Paramount, in the county of Los Angeles, in the state of California. Again, this is Patriot at Large. A subscriber asked me to do Paramount Substation. This will be Los Angeles Sheriff's. After a while, all these videos look alike, don't they? I keep talking about how these lobbies get smaller and smaller and smaller. How much do you think they paid for that?
Were you involved in the incident? Okay, let me get you over to the secretaries.
I'm sorry, are you busy?
Not right now. What can I help you?
Do you have like a brochure or something how to file a complaint against law enforcement personnel?
Law enforcement personnel, like the sheriff?
You're correct.
The sheriff? There's actually that sign over there, the ombudsman one. That's a phone number.
Oh, okay. Is it? Let's see over here. Oh, okay. Well, that's close enough. That's pretty cool. We can help you with concerns and complaints involving Sheriff's Department deputies. Well, if I leave here with all my teeth, I know the number to call. If I leave here without all my teeth, at least I know I got the number to call. Well, that's good. That's an A on the complaint form, because after all, they have a number.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Anything I can help you with?
No, no, thank you.
Excuse me, what's the reason you're videotaping?
I can.
I'm sorry?
I can.
Well, I have the right to ask you what you're videotaping for.
A lieutenant.
I'm sorry?
You're a lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm just videotaping, exercising my First Amendment right, that's all.
Okay, but you're coming in my station videotaping.
Our station.
Well, it's our station, but I'd like to know the reason why you're doing it.
It's a First Amendment. You guys got nice cars here.
But it'd be nice if you tell us why you're doing it.
Well, are you asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you.
I'm a videographer,
Okay.
a stringer. You know what a stringer is?
No.
It's an independent journalist.
Okay.
Content for a story.
I'm sorry?
Content for a story.
I don't understand what that means.
It's an independent journalist Okay, and I'm getting content intelligence for a story.
Okay, but you gotta speak to somebody, sir. With all the stuff that's going on in this world, we have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't know why you're doing this.
Yeah, you don't need to know.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Under the First Amendment of freedom of speech and freedom of the press.
You can, but you're coming into our building, so we don't know if for our safety, we need to know. That's why. You can film out here all you want.
Oh, here, thank you.
Inside. Okay, so that's what I'm asking.
Lieutenant coming on a little too strong. He needs to know the law. That was the lieutenant. I didn't grab his badge number. I thought he'd be pretty upset. And now most people are saying, why do you walk away from him? Well, he's just looking to find something. I made the point that I don't have to tell him. It knocked him down a peg or 3. And then I'm going back into the station too, by the way. Are you barring me from the station?
I'm sorry?
Are you barring me from going inside?
Well, you're gonna have to put the camera where you want to come inside, okay? Because I don't know what you're up to right now. So unless you explain to me and you turn the camera off and we can talk,
you're making an overt act violating my First. You're committing an overt act and violating my First Amendment. That you already established. The issue is only the camera. That's the only reason I'm barred. Can I go inside?
No, sir, you can't.
And if I do go inside?
Oh, we'll talk to you then.
Okay, then I'm going to go inside and we'll talk to us then.
We'll talk.
I don't understand. You know, there is no sign here. This is no cameras.
Okay, that's fine, sir, but I am talking to you. Okay, I don't know who you are. Okay, I have no idea. And you're acting very suspiciously right now.
How am I acting suspicious?
Because you're walking around with this camera. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. That's the common denominator. Okay. You're violating. That's one of the elements for violating my First Amendment rights.
You're just here because you just want to stir up the pot. That's all you're here. Okay, that's what you're doing.
Well, then what you should do is go.
No,
and then I am
concerned about the safety of everybody here. That's why.
And you have a general concern about the safety.
And that's why I'm doing. That's why I'm trying to
find who you are. But we must keep in the scope of the law.
Well, with the scope of the law, I have every right to come and check who you are.
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell me your ID so I can know who you are.
I don't carry ID.
Oh, okay, so then what's your information? We'll just check who you are right now. If you check okay, you can do all the filming you want. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're
right. I am a law-abiding citizen.
I don't know that, sir. I don't know that.
Let the video and audio record reflect that I'm lifting up my shirt and I'm turning around to show the lieutenant I am not armed. I understand cursory search. This is not my first date in the rodeo.
Okay, sir, but I still don't know who you are. I have no idea who you are, so I don't know what your business is here. I don't know if you're here you're going to come back at a later date.
I could spew out penal codes, but you won't look up, and then you'll sit there and say that doesn't exist.
Right.
148G clearly states, you need to look that up. 148 is the first part you listen to because it has to do with you. You don't listen to the bottom. You don't sit there and read the bottom of 148 where it has to do with public's rights. 148G, I'll be over here if you want to look it up and talk to me further. But right now, you're committing an overt act.
I'm not committing any act, sir. You're here.
You are violating my First Amendment rights. This gentleman.
You don't have to raise your voice on me, okay? I'm not raising my voice at you.
415.1. Okay. That's what you're trying to articulate.
No, I'm just trying to tell you, you don't need to raise your voice on me, okay?
Raising your voice is part of the elements of 415.1. You're trying to establish 415.1. You're trying to get me on something.
I'm not trying to get you on anything. I'm trying to inquire who you are.
Okay.
But you're refusing to tell me who you are.
Am I under arrest?
No, you're not under arrest, but
am I being detained?
At a certain point, you are going to be detained because I don't know who you are.
Okay, so at this juncture, I am not being detained.
Not right now. Okay, so I'm asking.
Then
so
take it easy.
Go ahead and have a nice day.
Well, how do you think this is going to look?
It doesn't matter how it looks. You can go do whatever you want in public. Go ahead, but you're not.
As a lieutenant, you should know that 148G shows that video in public is not a reason to detain.
Okay.
Okay, and furthermore,
But this is a city building, so whatever you want to do, then that's a whole different thing.
okay,
can
are
go
you
out here
familiar with
whenever you
the
want.
Department of Homeland Security memo?
No.
It says that you can file on federal buildings. If the federal government says you could film on our federal buildings, how does a local municipality?
But I would like you to go try to do that right now. Go ahead and see what happens.
We
Go in
do.
the federal building and do it.
You don't have YouTube?
Go ahead and do it.
We
No.
do CIA
I don't
buildings.
look at
We
YouTube.
do FBI buildings.
Good for you.
We ATF. We do all of them.
Okay, good for
So don't sit there. And we do military installations.
Have fun.
So
But-
don't tell me that we can't do it. There are hundreds and literally thousands of videos. And right now, these thousands of videos, and do you realize what we're talking about has already been adjudicated in the federal level? Are you aware of that? It is. Do you know flipping off a cop is legal?
I don't.
It is,
I don't know.
as long as I don't have the present ability to cause harm. I don't. Can you agree that if I flip you off right now,
I don't know if you can cause harm. I don't know how. I don't know.
well, my finger's not loaded.
I don't know what type of person you are.
Well, I'm a person who flip off cops,
I don't know your capabilities.
who stand out of line and don't deserve the badge. Okay, you can sit there call baiting. You can sit there and say stringing. You can sit there and say all this stuff. I am an independent journalist,
Okay, good.
and you are
But I'm
indeed.
asking you for your identification, but you don't have it. So how do I know you're an independent journalist? How do I know who you are? I
Well,
know
you
nothing
need to
about you.
know
Yes, I
the.
do know. I need to know who you are if you're going to come to my building.
No, yeah, you want to know who I am. You haven't articulated you haven't built a legal foundation for asking it. You know, is this a Terry stop? Are you familiar with Terry versus Ohio or Brown versus Texas? See, we're very well educated. Have a good day, Lieutenant. And confirming you're kicking me out of the station because of filming. Is that correct? Pardon me.
Yes, I'm refusing you to come in here, sir. You're just going to come create problems, so you might as well.
I'm not creating any
Okay,
problems.
well, you are. You created a
How can I
problem.
create a problem? There's nobody inside. I'm the only one.
I'm asking you to leave, okay?
No, well,
Okay,
you have to
well,
tell me.
Okay, I'm telling you to leave.
Okay, and if you leave,
I just told you. What else do you want to hear? I asked you. I told you. What else do you want to hear?
It's, again, building up a legal
Okay,
foundation
okay,
or a
I
civil
don't want you to
lawsuit,
do
I
it.
must establish that you're
Fine.
telling me and you're
That's
barring
fine.
me from the station. Is that correct?
That's correct. You cannot come in the station. That's
Okay,
correct.
would you need
Thank
to you need to
Thank
turn
you,
it
sir.
you
Have a
need to
nice
tone
day.
it
Thank
down
you.
a little?
Thank you.
Maybe your name or badge number, or if I'm not. Well, I'll ID. You may have your badge number, please.
Yeah, Sergeant Hill, 487-863.
Sergeant, I realize he outranks you, but you guys need to understand, filming is legal. I can go in there. I can film. There is no sign. And why do you think there's no sign? Because it is legal. This intimidation, he just violated my first, and the whole department is subject to a lawsuit. Don't you understand that? I mean, it's not your money. I understand that. But if he had any respect for the community's money, don't you think he should sit there and at least look into the matter? Okay.
So you're here for the purposes of a lawsuit.
I'm here. No, a lawsuit is generated by him, not me.
You're baiting for a lawsuit.
No, I'm not baiting. If I was, if you think I'm baiting, I'm a very good baiter. I'm also do it all the time. So I'm a chronic masturbator. Come on, you knew that was coming, right? You knew that was coming. Okay. Yeah, he knew that line was coming. Chronic masturbator. In fact, I think I should change my name. Or how about this? Patriot at large. Chronic masturbator.